Assalamu alaikum. Here's Ahmed Nasser with a new tutorial. What we're gonna build now is just basically we're gonna drag and drop a button into our form, and this button will let us to create a new department. What we have done until now so far is just we created a grid view, and this data grid view go to the database and bring us this element. So what I'm gonna do right now, just I want to create a new button here in the screen, and this button will let us to add a new department to the system. So first name, let's go to the button here, and just want to change the name to new. So here, just want to add a new. Okay, we added a new. Just change the name, and let me say new button, and down here let me just change the name to be new. Okay, so here we go, and every time I click this button, I just want to create a new form, and this form will bob up and let us to create and add a new information. So as you see here, just double click on that button, we got to this method. Okay, and we want to create a new form. So just want to go here and add a new item, and from new item menu just want to create a new window form, and from new window form just want to create a new form here, and let me say form new department. So just create that and click enter. So here we got a new form. Okay, so here we got a new form. What I want to add here, just want to add a label and two labels. One for, let me see, for the name, for the ID, and the other one is for the name. So, and a button, just let us to add, and just I will need two text boxes from here. Drag the first one, the second one. Okay, and let me just rename this button to be something like add. Okay, let me back to the main form. So, and just want to change the name for this, and this will be for the ID or for the number. This will be for the let me see, the name for the department. So this will be for the name, and the other one, the first one, will be for the number. So okay, so here we're done. Okay, each time I click add, I just want to go and execute a method, and this method will be about adding new employees. Okay, so let me just configure the files. So we have the first form. Okay, each time I click in this form, I just go to the second form, which is form new department. So let me configure that. Come here, form new department, fr equal to new form new department, and I just wanna say fr the show dialog, because I don't want to go from just I want to go in one side, so I can't go back if I close this form. So I guess sometimes I be tripping, but you know. Okay, we got here, say new, and here we just we just add the number, add the name, and click add, and we just gonna add this to this department. So in order to do that, let me go back to here. So every time I just click here, I just want to add some value. The next other form. Every time I click here, I just want to add those to the database. In order to do that, we need to go here in the form. We got a form new department, and here we just want to using the department DAO. So we just want to using DAO, and here we just want to create a new department DAO. So here just say department DAO, and just keep it clean. And after that, here we want to use that DAO in order to get the connection. So here we just want to get the connection. So in order to configure that, I prefer to go to the department and assign this connection, create a new method here. So let's go up and say public SqlConnection. Let me say SqlConnection. Connection. We want to return a connection, get connection, and okay. And the connection that we have is just want to take this all the stuff from here and paste it here, and we want to say return C1 for returning that connection. So, and this I just want to change this to be just cool like that. Okay, connection equal get connection, and we got SqlConnection, but I need to create this here. So here we done. So I don't want to do every, all the time. I just want to repeat the process. So I just want to do this one single time, and every time I need a connection, I just say get connection. So back to the department here. We already created the department DAO. Okay, so let me get this DAO here and put it here and say DAO equal to new department DAO, and this DAO just want to get the connection. So I already have got a connection, so you just say connection or DAO get connection, and I just want to assign this connection to other connection here. I'm gonna say SqlConnection C1 equal to this. Okay, maybe I need to I got something error here, some errors, and we need to import SQL client. Okay, and after importing the data, the SqlConnection, we need to set the values that we have into the database. So in order to do that, we want to make a query here. So let me just define a query. Say SQL to equal to some text we want to insert into database. And the best way to get the query without writing any stuff is just go to SQL Server 2008, and from here we can see just connect to the server, and wait a minute here. So go databases. Here we got the database tables, or we want to go to the department, and from here you can check that we have a script as table. We have an option. Let me just move down a little bit. We have insert, so you can just new query editor window. So just go there, and as you can see here, we just extracted a new query here. So just copy this instead of writing queries, and go here just to save time, and go here, and what we're gonna do here, just want to we got this statement, and we just want to align this in the same line because we don't want to write a lot of stuff. What is the problem with that? We want to insert in company. We select the company, and after that we just created a new table. Yeah, right. And we want to align this in the same line here, just in this, and we just concatenate this context with the with this, and here we just say plus and the values that we want to add. So as you can see here, we got these values. We just want to outline all the stuff in the same line, and here we just want to insert the employee. Okay, and here we just want to insert the name. So let me define here two values. Let me say the first one is integer. Let me say ID, which is equal to text box the text. Okay, and the other one will be for I need to do some stuff here to do some parsing, so I need to parse for I need to parse for integers, so we just say here, and we just parse this value into an integer, and we need other string value which is for the name, so we say name equal to text box 2. We got a text, and we just end that. Okay, so if we see here, we need to insert those two values, the ID and the name. So basically what you're gonna do here is just basically remove all the stuff from here and just add this here. And what you're gonna do here is just basically put concatenation and add the stuff that we need, which is the ID, and after that we just want to add this, and we want to end this and put a semicolon, and after that we're gonna space and put other semicolon here, and in the concatenation add. Okay, and we want to add the name, so we just say name, and here we just want to add other. Okay, so okay, we just add the name. We want to end this here and this here, and okay, we just insert the values. Okay, the ID, close this, and okay, add this, and we just add the name. Okay, so we just remove the plus from here, and we got it ready. After this, after creating the query, we want to create a connection, so we already created a connection here, and after that we want to use a command, and for creating a command we just say here, let me just move down, and let me just create a connection, a command. So we just say command cmd equal to new SQL command, and this command wanna do some update or some insert into the database, and we have a lot of commands. I will show you what kind of commands that we have there. So here we create a command, but maybe you can say command.type, and you can assign the command let me just choose the other way. Command SQL command cmd equal new SQL command, and in order to select the command type, which is sometimes you need to insert, sometimes you need to delete, sometimes you need to update, the best way is to use the connection. Okay, so since we have a connection here, we just want to use the con, which is the connection dot, and from the connection we want to select the connection type. Okay, so I think we have a connection create command, Okay, we have a create command, and from this created command, this is alternative way. Instead of saying create command, you just say a new command, new SQL command. Okay. Okay, you can use the other way, which is new SQL command. Okay, it's up for you what you want to use, what you want to do. Anyway, and after creating new command, we just assign the command text. Okay, so since we use a command here, we don't use adapter. We want to assign the command text for this command. So we just say cmd.command text equal to the SQL query that we have. So we just assign that command to the SQL query, and after that, we wanna execute the command. So as we mentioned in the previous tutorials, we mentioned that a command is just a query. So if you want to execute the command, you need to execute a query. Okay, so we have a lot of options that we can use here, and we have execute non-query, execute scalar, a lot of different methods. But in this example, we want to use execute non-query, and execute non-query gonna return the number of affected rows in the database. So since it's return a number of affected rows, I want to return a number, and let me just define an integer to just define the number of rows affected. So let me say here num equals 0, and after that let me just make the number equal to cmd.ExecuteNonQuery. Okay, and what just execute non-query, and you just give it this command and it will be executed. Okay, and after this, I just want to return the number of rows affected, but since I don't have a method here, so I just want to be like that. I don't want to return anything. You can just give a message box and give the number of rows affected. Okay, so we didn't put any try catch statement, we just it created that. Okay, so if you want to run the program, I guess everything is right, and you want to come here and want to click on new. We got this. Okay, so here we got a number, we got a name. Okay, so let me just define a number 88 and name what kind of department that we have. We have IT, human resource, and let me see computer science. Okay, and let me add this. Okay, we got a problem here. ExecuteNonQuery connection property has not been initialized. So yeah, because we don't deal with adapter, the connection should be explicitly defined. So we need to come here and just say connection.open, and we just open the connection, and here we just say connection.close. Okay, just in case. So let me just try to run this again, and try to add new stuff. Let me see number 88 again, and say the name is CS. Try to add this. We got other problem. So the problem is here. If you can see here, we got new SQL command. This SQL command is independent, has no relationship with the connection. So in order to make this SQL command depend on the connection, we need to assign this command according to the connection. So we need this. Okay, so this is not an optional thing. This is an obligation here. We should put this all the time when we want to create a command. We want to say connection to create command, and after this okay, we want to do all the stuff, and after that we want to close the connection. So here let me add something, say CS, and here add anything, and we create that, refresh, run this again. So here we got CS here, okay, and we got the number. So everything is fine. So this is how we create a connection, how we use the command to connect with the database, to insert values into the database, okay. And best thing here, and you just want to create the connection, the create command, and assign this created command to the connection, and after that we just executed the query here using a lot of types. We can use execute non-query. If you want to return to the data reader, you want to use execute execute reader, scalar, and we have XML. But for now, just keep in mind the execute non-query, and we want, after all the stuff, we want to create close the connection, okay. But to be in the safe side, we just want to put some stuff here. We will just want to put try, and okay, after creating the executing all the stuff, okay. And let me just put this out. Let me say here, and we just want to open the connection here, and here we just want to get we want to open the connection, we want to execute the non-query, create the command, and we want to execute the query here. But a lot of time it's preferable to use this outside the try catch statement, and man, we should define this before. So let me put this here. So here we created the command, we assigned the text for our command, and after that we just created the connection, open the connection explicitly as I mentioned before. But when you use adapter, you can establish the connection without make connection open this way. And after all the stuff, we just want to put catch here, okay. And what catch does is just basically it has an SQL exception, and we want to create it throws an exception down here. So say throw exception, okay. And finally, we will just want to close all the stuff. We want to close the connection. So if we come here, say close connection, and we just want to close the connection if the connection is open. So if connection dot state equal SqlConnection dot, let me use connection here, we have a enumeration type which is connection state open, okay. So and there's okay if connection okay, and also the same condition, connection not equal to null, okay. So we want to close the connection. Okay, this is pretty much for now, and the next tutorial I just want to implement the transaction for this. It's not complicated, it's few lines of code make the transaction for you. And thank you for watching. Ahmad Nasser is here. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.